Guys, welcome to part 3 and the final part of session 7. So in this we'll be discussing the three important topics, most important topics, concepts. So one is topic, one is the publish, one is subscribe, right? So what is a topic basically? It is pretty much self-explanatory. When I say topic, it means that it is a name, right? But what name given to a channel? So you must visualize this as a channel of communication, and each channel will get a separate name, just like how you watch your different channels on your TV, right? So to watch Star movies, to watch HBO, what you have to do is you just have to go to that channel number, and HBO is the channel name, right? But what happens in the backend? When I have a topic, there are two things that are associated. One is publishing, and second one is right. So when I say publishing, what do I mean? I mean that I am giving the info. So when I say subscribing, I'm receiving. Okay, so I guess this is pretty much clear, right? So you understand what's happening here. Now one thing that you have to do here is a client needs to subscribe to a topic or publish to a topic, or it can do both. It can subscribe to same topic, subscribe and publish to the same topic, or different topics. So you have to pay some attention here. So suppose say there's a topic with the topic name hello, right? So hello is the topic name, or let me say greeting. Greet is the topic name. So I have two clients, C1 and C2. Okay. So C1 is publishing, C2 is subscribing, right? So if I send a message on a topic that is greet, okay, suppose say I use mosquito, okay, subscribe, right? This is the C1's. What C1 is doing is C1 is published, right? So C2 is subscribing. So mosquito underscore sub minus T, the topic name is greet, okay. Now C1 is publishing this mosquito score minus T greet. Here comes the message. So what happens is on C2 screen, the message hello pops up. So this is how it works, right? So I hope you understand the functioning of MQTT. And one thing, guys, now that you guys are not every one of you are familiar with command prompt. It is not possible for us to demonstrate this live on command prompt, but if someone wants to try this on command prompt, they have a lot of tutorials available. There is official documentation on Mosquito MQTT. Okay, so what you can do is you can uh, install this on your system, right? And then you can run this, and it is kind of easier for Mac and Linux users. It is slightly tricky for Windows users, but it is not very difficult. You just have to follow tutorial. So essentially this is the background that's happening. So finally, let me give you an overview of what we discussed. We discussed about MQTT, the need for it, what are the activities of server, what is the activity of a client, what are the different quality of services, and then we discussed publish, subscribe, and topic, and we also discussed different service models, service providers, sorry, cloud MQTT, emqtt, mosquito. There are many others like RabbitMQ, and there are many different protocols that support MQTT like AMQP. So all these things, like you have hundreds of options. So what I would suggest is start with one option, explore it, and then depending on your requirements and depending on your experience and depending on the performance as per your specific application, you can experiment with the other options, but then start with one. Don't try to put your legs on two boards at the same time. Okay, just try to focus on one thing, stick to one option, explore all the features, and then you go to the next option. So guys, with this we complete the session on MQTT. So like I told you before also, this is slightly intensive in terms of concept, but you have to understand this to be able to tweak some devices, or maybe to be able to deliver certain projects. It is very important to understand what's happening in the background. Anyone can use cloud MQTT, but you should be able to understand what's happening in the background. So guys, with this we complete session 7. So what we will do in the next 3 sessions is solid modeling. Should you have any doubts, drop an email to me on the email ID provided. So you already know my email ID, right? So on this mail ID, just drop an email. So this is the mail ID, iatechtraining@gmail.com. So see you in the next sessions. So thank you guys.